morning, crack of dawn in Torrevieja. Yes, crack of dawn, 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning on a drizzly day, and we've got this week's news roundup, and we've got some massive news, and it's all to do with the Prime Minister of Spain, Pedro Sánchez. Yeah, big news. I know I promised Spain 360 days of sunshine a year, but today ain't one of them days. Today is one of them drizzly days, I'm afraid. It's a little bit nippy. 8 o'clock. We're going to take a walk along the promenade today, and we're going to see who's out about early in the morning, and we're going to keep you up to date with all the news this week. Lots of news. And also I'd like to speak out to this YouTuber who spamming my channel, Mad Gringo. And yeah, I know they're mad for a YouTuber name like that, but to tell me to go home, I've overstayed my 90 days and she's going to report me to the cops. I just want to let you know that I'm actually a legal resident in Spain and I pay me taxes, so I can stay here as long as I like. To tell me foreigners are not welcome in Spain, and a load of racial abuse basically, and a few comments been posting. So I've actually had to report her to YouTube. Hopefully we won't see any more racist comments from Mad Gringo. But for all the other people that have been following me and supporting me with the subscriptions, and also there's a new one as well. You can become a member, and you get like special privileges to see me videos early and answer all your main questions and help you need in Spain. So if you check the links out below, you can become a member. Anyway, so yeah, we're walking along here and we're up by the harbour early hours of the morning, and we've got this big news where Sanchez actually reported all over the social media on Wednesday that he's going to resign. Yes, resign. He's completely stressed out. He's absolutely had enough with all what's been going on, this corruption that's been allegedly reported. Begoña Gómez, apparently it's all over his wife, and they're using private money, and the left wing, the right wing, and all the wings out in Spain, all the opposition parties are all up in arms about this private money she's been allegedly spending. And he's got stressed out about it because he said it's not true, but there's a party that's actually in English translates to clean hands. This party, Manos Limpias, they're the ones, the right-hand group, that are actually pushing for this. So it's really caused Sanchez a lot of stress, and he says I'm going to let everybody know on Monday what he's going to do, whether he's going to resign or not, and step down. He's cancelled all his public duties for the week and everything. So tomorrow's the big day that we're going to find out whether Sanchez is actually going to step down over all these alleged allegations. But now he's telling people he's regretting the decision and it was a bit hasty. So we're not too sure what's actually going to happen, whether he's going to step down or he's still considering it. But he's in a lot of stress. And as you know, in Spain, there's always allegations and corrupt money and public money being spent. Not to mention how many people are inside the Spanish prisons over it. But it's only an allegation at the moment. So yeah, that's the big news on Sanchez this week. And as we walk round, look at this. These are all the rental scooters, just all piled up, all right by the bins, look, all chucked there. Well, it's not bad really, normally in the middle of the road. But yeah, they're cracking down on that this week. They're going out and they're really stepping down on people that are too on a scooter and helmets. But I've heard it so many times how they're going to be cracking down, but they're going to start off with just verbal warnings. Yeah, the other bit of news going on as well, we've got the DGT, which is the government for all the transport with the roads, and they're trying to improve the road safety. So what they're actually doing now, they're putting all cameras up, a lot more cameras up that can detect whether you got your seatbelt on. Super duper cameras on these motorways, and there's going to be so many locations where they're going to have these. Yeah, massive campaign to to do with these cameras, and there's hundreds and hundreds of them going up, and it's all to do with speed limits and catching people that have not got their seat belts on and start going to give fines out. It's a big crackdown. It's all to do with road safety. Yeah, one of the biggest news as well, we've got this earthquakes, 3 of them this week, all down in the region of Murcia. 3 earthquakes, and the biggest one being a 3.0 on the Richter scale. And that latest one was supposed to have shook a lot of the local towns in the area, and it was felt out as far as Orihuela. Yeah, quite a loud clanger, they reckon. Big light clap, and they all felt it all shake. Oh, now they're up on the promenade, and yeah, a few people undercover there, even though the bar's not open. But I suppose soon these start opening up for morning breakfast. But yeah, cool, dear, it's been a long time since we've had one of these drizzly days in Spain. The sea even looks a bit choppy today. One of the other earthquakes was down in Jamila, and that was a 2.5. Yeah, 3 earthquakes in 1 week. Pretty worrying, actually. They're only small, but they get 3 all together in a short space of time. Not good at all. Even though Spain do have many earthquakes, but they're very small. But when you do get a good one, you certainly feel it in these houses. It feels like a train's going under the house. The whole house shakes. Yeah, Ryanair's actually cancelled hundreds and hundreds of flights. That's all over the news as well. It's all to do with the French air traffic controllers on strike again, and all the planes that are going over through Spain are the ones that are getting effective. So yeah, not good, eh? If you've booked your holidays and you've got all these flights getting cancelled because the old strikes again. Always seems, and summertime comes around, you get all the strikes. Poor old people work all year for their holiday, and they've got to put up with all the disruption and lose their holiday, and it gets cancelled. Not good at all. But talk about airports, we've got a 21-year-old woman who's in a very bad way and had to be rushed to hospital. Yeah, this woman was actually an airport worker down in Mallorca, and yeah, Palma de Mallorca, and she got a coffee out of the vending machine. She felt something in her mouth, and it was a load of bugs and a bug. But yeah, it's not good. There was swimming insects all in the coffee and all inside the machine, the vending machine. And unfortunately, the young woman had already taken a couple of zips of the beverage before she noticed the floating bugs. Our airport staff straight away noticed that. She said it looked like she'd been poisoned. Breathing come bad, and all her eyes and everything started swelling up. That was when she got rushed to the local hospital. Not good at all, eh? So yeah, you'll probably think twice before you grab a coffee from a vending machine in the airport, but they've shut them all down because of what's happened. And down in Benidorm we had a bloke that had been on the run for 4 years, part of a drug ring, and apparently he checked into an hotel down in Benidorm and he flagged up, and the old Interpol straight on the case, and he's now been deported. He's been wanted for over 4 years on the run, but the police never give up, and he's been living out here in Spain. Little check in a hotel, thinking it's all going to be rosy or a nice little holiday down on Benidorm's sunshine paradise, bars and stags and ends, super duper week, and ends up getting caught, banged up on his way back to the UK. I tell you, don't I, they don't get away with anything. Yeah, Spain catches them all. There's no hiding place anymore. So that's this week's news roundup. Bloke banged up, been caught on the run for 4 years. We've got the strikes going on because of the French air control. Old Prime Minister of Spain, Sanchez, threatened to resign because of the palaver with his wife, allegations of spending private money. And we've got the cameras going up to catch all the speeding motorists and people without a seatbelt. So yeah, looking good for the English, because they haven't given us any fines this week, ain't created any more fines. So yeah, great news in all. It might be cold, it might be 18 degrees, but you'll always get some madman that want to get in the sea and do his morning swim. So that was this week's roundup from a cold, wintry, bustling morning in Spain. No sunshine around, I'm afraid, and it's going to be like it for the next few days. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and also in the description. You can now become a member and support me, and you get lots of access to all different kind of perks. So yeah, as usual, give us a like, and don't forget to give us a comment on what you think of the video today.